Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you spot me wearing the same outfit, it's because I'm filming 2 videos in the same day. Anyway, we are making some wedding cake samples, so I'm very excited about these. I have 3 weddings booked in for this year, which is something that I never promote and I really want to get more into. I think I did 1 last year, and the year before I had about 5 or 6. But like I say, it's not something I promote, so I'm going to do lots of footage of this box that we're making today because I want to use it as good advertising, and I also need to post about the wedding cakes I've already made before on like my Instagram and stuff. But yeah, so we're going to be making a reel, I think, as well as this video, but I thought I would show you how I package and sort of like put together wedding cake samples. So I'm going to show you everything that I've got in front of me, and then we'll also run through my process and like how I do it, and I'll give you a bit of info on like pricing, all that jazz. So yeah, that is what we're doing. I'm so tired. Right, let's get right into it. Right, so over here we have our cellophane, which I will wrap around the slices kind of like that, and then use this end to stick it, and then just use some tape to cover the ends. This is the box that we're going to be putting in. It is going to be going into a posting box and then packing put around it, but I did order a perfectly sized corrugated cake box, similar size to this, but it's like hard cardboard. But they sent me the wrong one from Cake Decorating Co, so we're having to go with this one because they're meant to be posted tomorrow and I don't have time to wait now. So yeah, we're going to use this one, and then we're going to do box inside a box. Then we have our cake layers. So I do them in a square, and then I cut them into little squares and stack the squares on top of each other. So it ends up being like a dessert slice, where it's like the 2x1 or 1x1 inch stacked on top of each other, and it'll be 3 layers, but in the actual wedding cake it would likely be 4 because most of my cakes are 4, but for the tasters I do 3. So we have Oreo chocolate sponge, I think that one's Biscoff, then we have lemon and Victoria sponge, and then here we have our fillings. So I haven't mixed anything up because I wanted to show you the before. So we've got strawberry jam in there, lemon curd in there, Biscoff in there, but the Biscoff is in the buttercream, so I won't be putting it as a filling, I don't think. Whereas the curd obviously isn't mixed in with your buttercream, so that's why that's extra. Same with the jam, you wouldn't mix it in with your buttercream. Then this one is Victoria sponge, so that's just vanilla. Then this is the Oreo. Then we have Biscoff here, and I need to add the lemon to that, but I didn't want to get confused between the lemon and the Victoria sponge because they're so similar. So what I've done is I've just placed the lemon next to it like so. So we have our chopping boards, and what we're going to do is cut them into squares, stack them, put the fillings in, and then we're going to wrap them up. So that is that. So just quickly on pricing in case anyone is curious. So it is a box of 6 slices usually, but this person has ordered 2 extra slices because they wanted a 4th flavour. That is absolutely fine. Sometimes when people are having say like 2 or 3 tier cakes, they obviously want to try more than say 3 flavours for a 3-tier cake just in case they don't like one, so it's always good to have a spare. So it is £22 for 3 flavours, which is, I can't do the maths, I think it's £7 for each pair of slices, and then it's like the box and stuff included in that price, so that's obviously my own workings. And then because they wanted 4 flavours, it was 28 because I had to get a bigger box, which didn't actually arrive, so that was kind of pointless. But yeah, so that included a bigger box, and there's also delivery on that as well. It's posted track 24. I send it with Royal Mail, just because I always send raw mail. I never really have any issues, to be honest, unless I don't do tracked. So I always do track 24 or track 48. My chocolate slabs go 48 because they last for months and it doesn't matter if they're in the system slightly longer. But my like brownies, cookies, cake samples, anything like that, I always do tracked 24 and it arrives the next day, so that's all good. So these will be posted tomorrow and then they'll be collected overnight and then they'll arrive on Thursday. So it's currently Tuesday. So yes, I think that's everything you need to know on those. Obviously, as I always say, work out your own pricing for cake slices, and then sort of you can use my prices as a guideline to compare, but it's all based on like the ingredients you use and your costs, etc. So yes, that is pricing. So we're gonna get cutting now because I need to assemble these boxes and I need to do steps after this. So we're gonna get cutting. Let's pop that there. I need to remember to get lots of clips. Right, so we have our cake slices all in their cellophane. So the only thing that I did off camera, because my camera actually decided to turn off and not save, was wrap these edges. So as you can see, I literally fold in that side, fold in that side, fold, fold, like you're wrapping a present, and then they're all sealed nicely. So we have Victoria sponge, lemon with lemon curd, Biscoff with Biscoff spread, and then we have chocolate sponge and Oreo. Right, so this is the box all done. So obviously this is going to go in a bigger box, which will then be packed. I am going to put a couple of packing peanuts in the top of here, just so that it doesn't move up and down. But I'm just going to show you what's inside first. So we have a business card, which just has my Instagram on the back. Then we've got this little thank you card. And then on the back, it's just got a little message about the flavours included, the allergens, and then it's got to place in the fridge because obviously they would have been travelling and they might get a bit warm. Then this is what inside looks like. So we've got them all labelled up. They have 4 different flavours because it was specially requested, but like I said, usually standard I do is 3. That's typically because some people only go for a 2-tier cake, so then they only want 1 extra flavour to try, but because I think they're going for a 3-tier off memory, I think they want to try 4 just in case they don't like 1. So yeah, those are the 4. So I'm going to pop those bits back in there, add some packing peanuts, and then we're going to put it into a bigger box to then be packed out so that it's secure for delivery. If you missed it earlier, I did order a corrugated box, which I would normally send these in, which is a lot stronger, and then I can put it in a mailing bag. But unfortunately, Cake Decorating Co. sent me the wrong box. They sent me a pizza box, which is literally, it's like this box, then the same again, and it's square. It's huge, so there would have been all this extra space here, so that's why we have opted for this box, and then I will pack it out. But yeah, it's annoying because I obviously paid for the box. In case you want to see it, I'll just go and grab it. So this is the box in question. This is the one that they sent me by mistake, and as you can see, it is way bigger than the box that I needed. It was just meant to be a corrugated cardboard box version of this one, but instead I got this huge one. So I am going to be emailing them to get a refund because I don't know what I'm going to use that for. But yeah, so this is the box we went for in the end.